Hi, welcome to my first attempt at vlogging. So this summer I have a lot of free time. I just finished my second master's course. It was a teaching license and I was working full-time, and now I have summer holidays for 7 weeks or 8 weeks, I don't even know. And I just have so much time and I can't stand being bored and doing nothing. I just thrive in like a project curriculum-esque structure. So I did a brain dump when summer started and I wrote down all the things I wanted to get up to, the things I have been getting up to, because I noticed I was getting sucked into various different projects, but they weren't necessarily what I wanted to be doing with my time. So I thought, let me set some intentional goals, and one of the things I was researching was woodworking, Japanese woodworking. I got into that. I really want to build like a huge structure with my own hands, maybe like a greenhouse or a dog house or something fun, even for farming, giant planters, whatever it is. But then I got the idea of sewing my Pinterest board instead, because a lot of the time when you're learning something new, you think, should I go for a class, a formal class, or should I maybe, get a course online? I mean, I don't know. But for sewing, I have a lot of people in my family who sew. And I mean, my grandma has a whole hobby room and a sewing room, and my mom knows how to sew, my sister as well. So I thought, let me do something where I have expert knowledge available to me and I can actually be guided by experts. And I know I also have the materials for sewing in my house already, right? Like there's a sewing machine in my mom's house and one in my grandma's house. So I decided to ask my mom and sister, where do I start? Because there's so many garments I want to make on my Pinterest. So I think the secret to making garments is that I should be able to wear them for work and casually. And because it's summer, I would like to make summer tops. So I found a pattern on Etsy. It was like $2, something like that. And I thought it was really beginner friendly. I just printed it out and I've already posted a short of the pattern in process. So you use the pattern to cut out the pieces and then you're ready for the sewing. So today I'm at the sewing part, but I'm going to show you the whole process. And I think this video might actually include clips of only one garment, but I could maybe end up uploading this when there's more than one garment and it's the end of summer. Let's see how it pans out. But I'm really excited because just making the pattern, it was new. It was learning something new, just gets my brain going. So that was fun. And yeah, I'm excited to start sewing. I've never used a sewing machine before. It was always something I just asked my mom to do for me or my grandma because they're obviously really good at it. So, but yeah, I wanted to get into it. I've seen like a lot of Pinterest boards turned into sewing projects on YouTube, and a lot of people are getting into it. I mean, the economy and then Temu and Shein and stuff is not very good for the planet. It's not very ethical. And I'm reading this book, Atlas of AI, which is also very much about how we're mining the earth for AI and just, the ethics of it all. So it's political, how AI is political. So I think like sewing is also political. Like if we sew our own clothes and stop buying fast fashion, that would be so much better, right? I mean, anyways.
Okay, now where is the foot?
Oh, Raise the foot.
And
Yeah.
now turn your cloth.
Oh, wow. There was a bit of a situation when the thread ran out, and we've opened up the machine, which is my grandma's favorite thing ever. Seeing inside the machines and taking out the screws and whatnot. So now it is time for a thorough cleaning and troubleshooting. Are we happy?
Yes, we're happy.
Okay, so I've got all my little pieces and now it's time to join. Another lesson. Mama, can you help me join the fabric together? Okay guys, welcome to day 3. I don't know if you can see this, but this is not aligned. Why is the top half beautifully done and the bottom not? Well, it's because I unpicked it once because I did it backwards, and then the second time I did it I was like, well, I don't need pins. And actually no, I've already done it 3 times. The second time I did a zigzag instead of a straight stitch, and then the third time I was like, forget the pins, I can just eyeball it. And sewing is not painting, guys. You cannot just eyeball it. So I'm gonna unpick this again for the 3rd time, and then oh, that's a little coffee. And then I'm going to, yeah, put it back the right way. And also I was looking at the top of the garment and it's supposed to be open here, and the instructions did not specify how to do that. But when I add the collar, if it's open, it'll be a lot nicer. So I'm thinking to unpick the top as well and add a keyhole, or I could just keep going till the end and see what to do at the end with that. But I just think unpicking it now and adding a little keyhole in the neck would make it more wearable and I would be more in love with it. So yeah, we're gonna redo the entire bottom and the top, and then we just add the sides and the back, right? Not that big of a deal. But then there's also the ties that we have to add here and around the collar. So I have my work cut out for me for day 3, but I really want to get it done today. I'm kind of having a late start. It's already 2 p.m. but let's see what we can do. Guys, 35 minutes later, I've actually finished all the edges. I know the neck is a bit whatever. It's my first attempt ever, like, sewing. So I think it's really fun. I need to iron it and add the little loopies in the back, and then I'm gonna try it on. So for the loops, I turned this into this and then again in half, so it's thinner and easier to loop something through it. Only it took me an hour to finish it. Now I just have to string it, well, one more loop, and then I string it and it's done.